I would say giving by definition is from the heart. But to make it very effective that what you give achieves the results, you have to bring mind into the effects. So corporate, for example, corporate CSR does that very well because they are answerable to the board, and therefore whatever money they spent in this area needs to be shown that it has been effective. So I think you need to bring mind into this, but hearts are important. So as a philosophy, we need to make sure that heart gets precedence in this sector. For example, in our family business, all our people, I got 2 sons and their wives, each one is allowed to do charity of his liking. For example, one of my sons is in the National Conservation Fund, he is helping out. Another, the Biodiversity Fund is doing. Another is doing in cancer research, one of the biggest experiments in research in molecular things. So each one has to go after what he likes, what gives satisfaction, that he has done something worthwhile. The heart has to rule this. But to make it effective, you need to have structures and mind has to come into play. See, if you want to give to philanthropy or charity, the first thing you need to decide is what is the cause you are going to support. And the cause should be such that it gives you certain satisfaction when there are results are out. Therefore, you search your heart, what cause will give me happy. So it so happens that in your own family circles, if somebody had some problems, so that is something which is close to you. Therefore, helping that cause normally will give you a lot more satisfaction than a general cause. So look for the causes. Once you identify the cause, then do a little research and find out who are the NGOs who are actively involved in this sector. There are lots of NGOs, and you go and meet them. And also find out what kind of feedback you require from them to feel that whatever support you have given to them, they are doing well, and therefore there is a satisfaction feeling that yes, I supported a cause which is working and it gives me satisfaction. And so if once you do all these things, you are in the right direction. Donors who put in a lot of money, not small amounts, not individual donors, a lakh, a couple of lakhs, but a lot more amounts, they perforce need to spend a lot of time in understanding the cause and how to make the non-profit that supporting more effective. It is extremely critical. And since they have got experience and knowledge based on whatever their business or corporate life, whatever it is, they should bring to the table that knowledge and expertise and experience and help them to get insights into areas which otherwise they may not get into. So I closely sit, every month we have a meeting and I question them in a very detailed fashion and say, why are you doing it? And sometimes I know there is a mental block because of which they are doing. Then I go a little slow, I don't push them. So I give them enough time. But I tell them, no, this is not what it is, think about it and all that stuff. So, but you need to get involved. If you want to be effective, you have no choice but to get involved deeply. And in the process, it gives you a lot more satisfaction. Because when the results are out there and then the impact is felt, and you bring some smiles to the faces of the children or parents, that's a great satisfaction. Therefore, if you want full satisfaction, just don't be happy just for cutting out a check, but I think you should get involved more deeply.